Here's 20 reasons to come to Breakpoint this year.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Hello, it's Tolly. Mom, let's go. Tolly, hi. I saw your gym selfie 3 times. I've been waiting my whole life to meet you.
One more time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Psst, are you sleeping? No. Shh. What do you think it's gonna be like? Mom says there's even more magical stuffs now.
Okay, guys, back to bed.
We're too excited to sleep.
Imagine how excited you'll be when your favorite Solana projects come to life through a magical Breakpoint experience.
You asleep? No, I'm too excited.
I heard that.
One more time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
There's a place where nothing is ever quite as it seems. Where the future isn't something you wait for, it's something you ship. Where the edge of what's possible moves a little further every day. Where once upon a time happens once upon a day. Come see what you'll build. Come find the people you'll build it with. This year in London, Breakpoint 2026, where the future comes to meet you.
Have you bought your tickets yet?
Boys and girls, builders, believers, and ecosystem dreamers of all ages, welcome back to the Solana Ecosystem Call. My name is Eno, and whether you're joining us from Singapore, Madrid, Mumbai, New York, London, Lagos, Buenos Aires, or somewhere out there summering in the sun, we are happy to have you here. Last month, we were in Berlin. This month, well, your boys are in a VIP box in a football stadium in Bulgaria. Shout out to our friends over at fbyt.io for this beautiful venue. Bulgaria has amazing people, delicious Freddo espresso, it's Greek, not Italian, and enough shisha smokers to offset Bitcoin's carbon footprint. Every month, we try to make this show a little bigger, a little weirder, and a little harder to explain to our parents, because if late night television has taught us anything, it's that shouting loudly enough makes anything a headline. And joining me, as always, the only man who somehow looks trustworthy even in a fake infomercial, my brother from another mother, my wingman, the wolf of Soul Street. How are you doing, Simon?
That was a great video, by the way. Anyway, my name is Simon, and I have the pleasure to co-host this magnificent show together with Eno. We somehow all together made it to the 5th show already, which means that at this point, we're basically a subscription service for AAA Solana content. We've packed this episode with the latest ecosystem wins, the very best of timeline, new job opportunities, and inspiring stories from founders and community members around the world. Stay with us until the very end, because we'll also be going below the belt with Marko from Superteam Balkan, asking the questions everyone has, but nobody dares to ask. And make sure to not log off before our outro later today, because we'll reveal the winners of 3 free Breakpoint tickets that we raffled amongst this week's Salesmen of the Month. So whether you're building, trading, predicting, shipping, or simply procrastinating professionally, well, welcome to the Solana Ecosystem Call. Now, without further ado, let's kick off the Ecosystem Call with Ecosystem Wins. Woo!
Oh my goodness, the monkeys are on the loose. Monkey Foundry, Monkey DAO's native accelerator just unveiled cohort 2, 5 teams building 5 products, sharing one mission: ship harder. Tab Markets, Swish Cash, Otis Finance, Surf Cash, and Nuke Trade all share the same thesis. On-chain products should feel like crypto apps and more like products, less like crypto apps and more like products people actually want to use. And that's not all, Simon. Monkey DAO is also putting up the Monkey Hotel at Breakpoint London this year, where all the coolest monkeys assemble to stay together during the Solana Super Bowl. Go to shop.monkeydao.io to book your stay.
I think you even get 20% off or something with Sol Call 20. You might want to try that code if you're a monkey and you want to go into the hotel. Anyway, Meteora just financialized networking. The new referral staking program is live. Stake Met, share your code, and earn a slice of real DLMM protocol fees. The response does not leave open questions, really. 50 million MET got staked within 48 hours, over 1,600 stakers, and 6-figure USDC in estimated yearly reward cycles. Juicy. And that's not all. Together with Meteora, we launched a dedicated campaign this very week where 5,000 USDC in prize money are up for grabs for new fresh LP deposits during this week. Learn how it works on Rock Makes Money. That's the URL, rockmakes.money.
The cloud men over at Sanctum are putting soul staking in everyone's pocket. The Sanctum mobile app turns yield into a Tamagotchi experience points, daily streaks, claimable rewards. The numbers are looking great. Over 9,000 users and over 14,000 SOL deposited in launch week alone. Under the hood, Sanctum's liquid staking infrastructure is doing real work. But on the surface, it's a gamified experience that your mom could use. This is consumer crypto done right. Hide the validator, show the garden. You must absolutely try the Sanctum mobile app.
Now, the least sexy problem in crypto just got solved, and every founder watching knows exactly how painful this is. Altitude Accounting connects your accounting software, and right after, every transaction flowing through Altitude arrives already classified. Very useful. You review, confirm, sync, books updated, magic. No more end-of-quarter forensic digging on your own wallet. No more begging your accountant to understand what a rebalance means. Businesses run on clean books, and if crypto payments want to eat B2B finance, this is the plumbing that has to exist. Altitude does your books. You do the business. Much needed.
Here is the wildest fundraising story of the month, ladies and gentlemen. Incredible. A stablecoin payments platform covering more than 40 markets ran its ICO, initial coin offering, on MetaDAO. More than $32 million in commitments, and most of it was raised in the first 19 hours. MetaDAO raises are pro rata, and everything above the intended raise amounts gets refunded back to investors. But the story's clear. If you have a compelling business, MetaDAO can help you fill your round in hours, not weeks. Also, shout out to 2 more successful raises on the platform just this month: Order.trade and Ripcards. Godspeed.
JTX ran the cleanest launch arc of the month, honestly. On July 14, spot trading went live for the top 1,000 on the waitlist, ranked by referrals. And the timeline immediately started posting screenshots like Chase posts VIP memes, relentlessly. July 21st, the doors open for everyone. The pitch is one unified trading surface for everything Solana. Memes, tokenized equities, majors, built for the trader you've become, is what they say, which is the most gently threatening tagline of the year, really. From gated beta to fully public in 7 days, the new generation of Solana native trading venues is shipping fast.
In case you're living under a rock and haven't noticed, claw machines for collectibles have officially landed on Solana. BZ went live this month, letting collectors pull real graded slabs with a promise: 0 recycled slabs. Translation for folks who are new to the TCG economy: every grab in the machine is fresh inventory, not a rejected pool that someone else just kind of tossed back like a dead fish, which has been a dirty little secret for other digital gacha platforms. All of this is part of a bigger July trend. Physical collectibles going on-chain with real vaulted inventory, and Solana is clearly the venue of choice. The claw is waiting for you. Your childhood binder just got replaced by DeFi, buddy.
Get this. Leverage without liquidation prices. That is the Hilo pitch. Hilo's new leveraged BTC token, called XBTC, gives you amplified BTC exposure on Solana. That is as simple as holding just a token. No perps, no funding rate roulette, no 3 a.m. margin call, because we hate that. The mechanism, deposited BTC backs Hilo stablecoin first, and XBTC holders take the amplified residual. Leverage floats between 2x and 4x without liquidation risk. To be intellectually honest here, in a deep crash, XBTC absorbs the losses first, obviously, resistant to liquidation, but not to gravity. But structurally, genuinely novel DeFi live on Solana.
Solana has a new live show. And no, we're not threatened. We're excited. We need more quality programming on this network. Trading Floor puts sharp traders on a live stream to pitch a thesis, while our very good friends, Finn and Thomas from Solana Floor, tear it apart in real time. Yikes. Then they take or reject the trade on air. It's Shark Tank meets Trading Desk every Wednesday on Twitter.
Guys, Phoenix just launched a 4-week trader rewards program with a very simple hook. $420,000 paid out as $15K every single day, straight to traders. No points, no vesting, no waiting for a season to end. Nope. Daily stablecoin payouts calculated on volume, open interest, and referral volume, with trading streak bonuses on top as well. Too good to be true? Not at all. It kicked off this week and it runs through August 23 and already paid out traders in the past days. And guys, it doesn't stop there. On top of Phoenix Fight Club, Frontier Traders also launched its first perps campaign. The equities earnings campaign runs from this week, Tuesday, to the 6th of August. In this prize pool, we got 15K for top P&L contestants and 10K for traders with the highest volumes. Phoenix calls itself Solana's most trader-aligned venue, and it's hard to argue with a venue that literally pays you every day to trade.
Next up, we have Backyard Finance, the yield manager for capital allocators on Solana. Yield farming now feels like an invite to the Sunday cookout, bruh. Backyard BBQ Season 0 rewards every strategy you create from day one. No retroactive guessing games like, no, sorry, that pool didn't count. But build a strategy, fire up the grill, earn from the start. It's part of a broader Solana DeFi trend. Protocols competing on onboarding experiences instead of unsustainable APY promises, happens a lot, and making the first deposit feel like an invitation rather than an effort. Effortless yield with the sauce. See you in the backyard, boys.
There's a project called Flovia, who just got backed by Colosseum's venture fund and joined cohort 5 of Solana's leading accelerator. Now, AI agents are the new customers of APIs. I think we all know that. And the entire customer journey from discovery to evaluation to payment is turning into a black box. And Flovia, very clever, turns that black box into business intelligence for API providers, where agent demand comes from, how agents discover and pick services. Flovia's momentum is stacking up fast. NVIDIA's Inception program, finalist at OpenAI startup competition in Japan. The agent economy needs an analytics layer. And this one is being built on Solana.
Oh my God. MoonPay is building a damn empire. How many MoonPay acquisitions have we covered on this show, brother? It's insane. Dear Lord. MoonPay just acquired Glide, a YC-backed startup founded by ex-leads of the Robinhood crypto wallet. Glide lets any app accept deposits from any token, wallet, exchange, or card, already routing over $100 million in annual volume over 30 chains. That's MoonPay's sixth, count it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 acquisition of 2026. The strategy is obvious and correct. Own every road that money takes into crypto, frictionless deposits from anywhere. Welcome to the Familia.
Klenos made it to Hollywood. Klenosaurus, the 10K piece collection minted on Solana in the depths of the 2022 winter, is now streaming on Amazon Prime. Season 1 is live in front of Prime's 245 million subscriber reach. I want that. The floor briefly ripped to 25 Sol on the news. Every NFT project ever promised we're building an IP brand. Well, Klenos actually did it. Mint survived the winter, Sign Gameloft, ship a series on Amazon Prime, and born on Solana. Definitely an ecosystem win.
Imperial Prime is live, and the pitch is refreshingly simple. Same trading venues, but better trading. More leverage when you want size, more room before liquidation, and lower borrowing costs. Everyone likes a little bit less borrowing costs, if you know what I mean. Imperial, what was that supposed to mean? Imperial sits on top of the perps venues you already use and upgrades the setup itself. No new chain, no new token gymnastics, just sharper execution mechanics for the same trade you were going to make anyway.
This next win is about a company who turns prediction markets into precision markets. And that's funny because it rhymes. Anyway, Trepa flips the conventional model. Trepa is doing this. Instead of betting yes or no, you call BTC's exact price down to the decimal, and you're simply more right or less right than everyone else. Every payout comes from the other players in the same 60-second round. The closer you land, the bigger your share of the pool. And they just shipped V3. Live since July 28, fresh out of the oven, you now get at least 50% of your stake back every round, plus a live payout curve showing exactly what every outcome pays. Faster, simpler, and built for Solana Mobile.
Our buddies at Backpack had an enormous month. They are triple licensed in Europe. Amani-san, sugoi desu ne, ashitaru. They have that was horrible. They have a MiCA license and a payment institution license from the Bank of Latvia and a MiFID2 license across crypto, brokerage, and payments in all 27 EU states. But it's not just Europe. Backpack Securities has also launched the first 24/7 brokerage for real US equities, actual shares. We're talking SpaceX, Micron, SanDisk, the blue chips, held one-to-one in custody, tokenized on Solana, redeemable into a traditional brokerage. Listen, folks, traditional finance closes at 4 p.m. on Sunday. Backpack simply doesn't.
The world's second largest stock exchange just picked a Solana native Oracle as its on-chain distribution rail. Nasdaq is bringing TotalView, every displayed bid and ask at every price level, to the Pyth data marketplace, making Pyth the first on-chain network ever to carry Nasdaq market data. Pyth's contributors put it best. When an exchange like that decides where to distribute its data, it tells you where institutional data is heading. Wall Street's data pipes are being replumbed, and they run, well, through Solana infrastructure. The suits are not coming, well, they're here publishing order books.
This one's breaking. Announced just a couple of days ago. One of our favorite projects out of Singapore, Alpha AI, launched Iris, a real-time intelligence stack for agents. It sounds fancy because it is fancy. Look, clankers are smart, but they're blind. They reason over stale context and act on wrong or outdated information more than you might think. I'm sure many of you have experienced this for yourselves. Iris feeds them live, structured intelligence so agents can react to what's actually happening in the world. It's the missing layer of the agent economy we keep tracking on this show every month. Agents got wallets, agents got payment rails, and now they have real-time awareness of market news.
Now, this win is very straightforward, chats and chadettes. We have a Solana phone that pays for itself. Solana Mobile's Seeker Summer is in full swing. Round number 1 airdropped 25 million SKR to participants, and round number 2 just closed. Its 27 million SKR airdrop is claimable today, 4 p.m. UTC, so in a moment, in your Seed Vault wallet. And it doesn't stop, no. Round 3 starts on Monday, we've heard, August the 3rd, with a mystery app being revealed that exact day. All we can say, think big. One more thing, grab a Seeker at store.solanamobile.com with code, listen, CARDS20. Pay with Solana Pay and you get
what was
20
that again?
CARDS20.
CARDS?
CARDS20. That's
okay,
exactly
CARDS20,
right.
Okay.
Pay with Solana Pay and you get 20% off plus a free $50 gacha rip from Collector Crypt on your purchase wallet. With first come, first served, of course, kept at 5,000 users. So buy the phone, farm the rounds, rip the packs, the phone that pays for itself.
Now, last month was the dawn of Solflare packs. Now, real graded trading cards you open right inside of your wallet. And 1 month later, the numbers are in $12.5 million in total volume and over 50,000 packs opened in Solflare. The loop is simple. Browse across Pokemon, sports, and One Piece, buy a pack in USDC, reveal your pool, and the cards you're holding online are going to be real graded cards that sit in Collector Crypt's vaults. Collect it or take it to the one-tap 72-hour buyback at a known price. And the next feature in the pipeline is card shipment straight from the wallet. And word is they have something extra in the works, but we're going to keep that a secret. Now, exclusive drops that land regularly, so keep watching. But honestly, the best way to explain Solflare packs is to open some right now, live. Simon, ooh.
So I've been waiting for this segment of the show like since a week or so.
Yes,
because,
we're gonna rip packs, bros.
Because I'm an addict for Solflare packs at this moment.
Mm-hmm.
We all are. Let's be honest. Have you actually opened it? I don't think you have.
We're gonna do it live though. It's gonna be fun. Ooh.
Don't do it. Like don't. I mean now you're gonna experience the UX of it. But yeah, guys, you see we're right now on the Solflare dashboard here. Rip it, keep it, flip it. We can select, whatever pack we wanna go with today. We have One Piece, we have Pokemon, obviously.
I feel like one of those TikTok influencers that does like the live streaming with the pack
Yeah,
opening.
that's what we're doing.
All right, how many packs we're gonna open right now?
So we do have a budget of $500 from Solflare that we can spend here.
Yeah.
We have different packs that we can open. The Elite Pokemon Gacha pack costs $50.
Uh-huh.
Then we have the exclusive Legendary, which right now is literally an Solflare exclusive.
Uh-huh.
It contains cards that are only available to get in this pack.
Ooh.
It's $250. So we can only.
Let's do that one last.
Yeah.
All right,
okay.
let's get ripping.
Let's do $50.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. So the way it works is very straightforward. Open now, sign transaction, and then the most beautiful part of the whole thing is definitely the user experience of opening the packs.
Burp. What is it?
It can be common, it can be uncommon. Oh, it's an old one.
Okay. That's all right. That's
Anyway,
all right.
It's good. It's good. So now you can either keep the card in your inventory or you can.
Oh, it's Eradicate. I fucking love that rat. Oh, this is a family show. Sorry about my language. My bad.
Let's buy back. Okay, let's put it back on the market.
Sure.
Let's put it back on the market. We want a rare one, ladies and gents.
Wow.
Let's see if we can get a better one here. Let's do another $50. Okay.
Right.
And now you see what I mean with it getting really addictive very, very quickly, because this this user experience right here is like,
wait,
what am I getting?
Burp.
2022.
Okay.
Common. All right. Still good.
Still very cool.
What do we got? We got a Ready Drago. Are you?
Man, I stopped paying attention to Pokemon after like 2003, 4. I don't know any of these Pokemon.
Same. Like I have never.
The original 151 are the best. Just saying.
Can I say that I have no idea about Pokemon at all?
What?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Why are you excited then?
Because the user experience is so much fun, and I can
press the button. We got to show.
I'm pressing buttons. Okay, another Elite pack opening right now. I want at least an uncommon today. Come on, guys. We're on the Solana Ecosystem Call.
Okay. 2023.
But maybe the more comments we get on the $50 packs, the higher our chances to get a.
I don't know.
Let's do one more 50, and then let's finish off with the big one.
Okay.
I think we can afford
the whole
ourselves
kit and
that.
caboodle.
So yeah, you have different rarities, obviously, you can pull.
Sure.
There's a 1% chance to pull an epic one.
Oh.
And the epic ones are obviously the ones with highest value. You can, uncommon.
Whoa!
We made it,
Hey! What is it?
Let's go. That is a Pedo Swine reverse
Oh,
foil.
I do know what that one is.
Really?
I understand that reference.
Okay. It's reverse foil even.
Oh, we do like
Yeah.
a reverse foil. Nice.
Okay. So accepting the buyback, putting it back on the market, and yeah, there was a lucky pull. I paid $50. I got 85 out of it. So that's awesome. Now, let's try the legendary.
$250.
So we do
this
have.
feels wrong. Seriously, $250 for a single pull? That's crazy.
That's how it works, bro.
All right, let's do it.
You have a $19,000 card in there.
Oh wow.
And that's right now a Solflare exclusive. I think
All right.
we
Come on,
can
Vidor.
only get it here.
Juice
Come
the
on.
algorithm.
Devs, do something.
Yeah, devs do something.
Okay, it's opening.
All right. $250 pack. LFG. Whack me.
Maybe we retire today,
You retire.
Not on 20K. Oh, we tried.
Wah, wah.
We tried.
Thanks
Anyway,
for playing.
It's so much fun, honestly. Like I can't, it's very addictive, but it's a lot of fun as well. And there's a reason why gachas are exploding right now. So
Yes.
yeah, thank you for joining this adventure, everyone out there, of opening some Solflare packs here. But yeah,
Okay, back to ecosystem wins. And because we couldn't help ourselves, a few more quickfire wins before we wrap up this part of the show. First up, MetaMask, the biggest wallet in Ethereum land, now pays for your gas fees on Solana swaps over $200.
There's an app called Owego out there that shipped direct deposits exclusively for Solana Mobile. Seed vault authentication, fund your balance, spend stablecoins like local currency anywhere in the world. A bank that lives in your seeker.
Houdini Swap brought private deposits to Terminal, the Pump.Fun integrated trading platform, funding up to 10 trading wallets at once, privately and compliantly.
Guys, Velocity's beta is open now, but only whitelisted traders are already inside. Everyone else, very soon, a familiar name with a new face, re-entering Solana's DEX wars.
Jupiter launched Gacha, real-graded Pokemon and One Piece cards, fully on-chain, $9 million in volume, and 60,000 packs in 5 days. Your childhood Charizard is now a Solana liquidity event.
And we got Banana Zone took paid play to desktop. 5-second games, real rewards, wherever you play, small win, big banana energy.
Diversify went live on Solflare Explorer, rebalancing portfolio vaults right inside Solana's favorite wallet. Trim what's run, buy what's dipped, harvest liquidity, disciplined but automated.
And then finally, we got one more for you, which is Reflect Money. They're launching risk markets. Split any Solana asset into tokenized tranches. So there's something for every risk appetite. The junior side takes the risk and the amplified yield, and the senior side gets protection. Structured finance, rebuilt as a permissionless primitive. Pick your lane.
And that is the state of the ecosystem, folks. The fundamentals are strong. Solana projects raising millions in hours, NASDAQ on-chain literally, and the TCG craze is reaching all-time highs. If you ship something this month and we missed it, the submission form is always open. Check out our Twitter account to check out our link tree. And our clankers never sleep. So let us hear it because we love Solana wins. But enough about protocols and bots. This ecosystem isn't built by agents. I mean, not only agents. It's built by people. And it's time you meet more of them in this next segment, Humans of Solana.
My name is Eric. I'm the founder of Bench.
My name is Newton Davis, and I am one of the co-founders and managing directors of Janus.
I am Tristan Hundley. I'm the founder of Descent Space, and Descent Space is really building the next generation of connectivity for satellites.
I'm currently building a platform for opportunity markets, which is a concept that was first introduced by Paradigm. An easier way to think of it is like private prediction markets or prediction markets that give a competitive edge.
Janus is what we call a financial operating system for global freight. Our focus is on helping freight forwarders, who are essentially logistics operators, have financial clarity at the shipment level. And it's our goal to bring the financial system as it relates to logistics out of the 20th century and into the 21st.
So really to address a lot of the problems that exist right now in getting data from space to Earth.
Instead of transmitting to a specific antenna, you would have a coverage zone and a coverage area, and we would automate and have really autonomous antennas on the ground that are coordinating amongst each other to get the data from space to Earth in a way that's not like you have to be coordinating it in this old-fashioned way.
We need to build like a fully encrypted application that is consumer-facing, and Solana is just the best place to do it.
Solana was one of the first chains that had its tentacles out in a way that touched us, and we had an opportunity a few years ago to learn about Solana through one of the first events that they had here called the Prague Hacker House.
So when you get to the events, that really connects you to the community at large globally. And this is a way that you can, I mean, even local events, right? So it's like you go to a local event, you can connect to your local community. You go to one of the global events, you connect to the global community. And I think there is something super important in connecting with people who have similar interests to you. I think those relationships are so valuable, invaluable really, like you can't really put a value on it. The sky is not the limit.
I'm honestly tired of this. You don't do anything all day. While I'm taking care of everything, you're just sitting there acting like none of it is your problem. Are you even listening?
Don't worry, buddy. Anyone can make money on Meteora.
Hey, what are you doing in there?
Show us what you got.
Now, ladies and gents, one of my favorite parts of the show, Here we take a look at what the new and emerging teams are cooking on Solana already. So there's a lot of creative and innovative ideas that teams come up with that identified unique problems in their little field. And we have so much of that on Solana. We had like thousands of Colosseum submissions, and it's impossible to cover all of them. But we got 6 of them again this time. So we're gonna just take not a deep dive, but a dive into 6 projects on Solana right now that we thought are interesting to cover. Show us what you got.
Yeah. So here's a problem that most crypto merchants know. So just imagine that you sell things and you're willing to accept crypto payments, but your customers, being crypto native, obviously hold all types of tokens, Bonk, Ansem, or all these different tokens, right? And the thing is, they want to pay how they want to pay. But you, as a crypto merchant, when you accept the payment, like, do you want your bags to be basically you sold like $5 worth of water, but now it's held in a very volatile token. What's up?
It's even in the real world the problem that we're very familiar with, right? With currency exchange.
Yeah, I suppose.
If you want to settle cross currencies, it's a problem that someone solved in the real world. But on crypto right now,
yeah, exactly, right. So I mean, what Lufta Pay does is essentially the merchant gets to set how they want to receive the payment, and the person who's buying the stuff, the customer, they can just pay however they want to. So I think that's a really obvious product that needs to exist. I'm surprised that I haven't really seen this or talked about it before. So it's very cool that they're building a very simple solution to a very clear problem, especially for crypto e-commerce. You get paid in exactly what you want, as it should be. Simon, show us what you got.
Well, you might remember Ubra because we did cover it last month, I think, in the quickfire wins. Today, we take a little bit of a closer look on the Ubra product, which actually contains several products inside of it. So Ubra is all about getting yield, right, on your Solana, mainly on your USDC as well. And the way the product is set up right now, I look at it and I see a risk ladder, really, right? And you can pick your lane according to your risk appetite, and then Ubra is gonna handle the climbing, and it's gonna make sure that you're happy with whatever lane you picked. You have native stake. It's direct delegation to a network, no contracts between you and your Sol, nothing to exploit, nothing to manage. It's a very conservative option, really. It's like native Solana staking. But then you have also liquid staking on Ubra with RA Sol, which is their liquid staking token. Same position, kept liquid. One token that you can now also use across DeFi, fully composable. The conventional liquid staking option that users on Solana already learned to love, really, right? A lot of people are holding liquid staking tokens instead of real Solana. And then more risky, but also more juicy, is the RA Sol Max, which means staking yield, but amplified with a leveraged position built on AR Sol that manages itself within hard limits.
Okay, so RA Sol is the
liquid staking.
It's the LST.
Yeah.
And then RA Sol Max is like leveraged LST. Okay, got it, understood.
Yeah.
Right.
And that way you get a bit of risk, right? Because there's leverage involved. As long as Sol doesn't, go to $8 again, or somewhere close there.
Yeah, we don't talk about price on this show.
Right. You don't. No. What is Sol? And lastly, Ubra Earn is the last product in their risk ladder. Here you can earn on your USDC. You just deploy USDC, and they rotate it across audited Solana venues automatically. No babysitting required for you. So from ultra safe to extra juicy, all in one app. Back to you, Ino.
Yeah, so you've probably already heard the name Nuke earlier on this call, and that's because they're one of the projects that got accepted into the second cohort of Monkey Foundry. Shout out and major congratulations to you folks. You can think of Nuke as like the yield layer for the perps market. When most people think of perps, Simon, they think of like gambling on price, whether or not it goes up or down. But obviously, if you've been in the perps game for a while, you know that there's another way to make money that is not dependent on price. You don't care whether or not a token goes up or down. What you care about is harvesting the borrow rates,
funding rates,
excuse me,
yeah,
right? The funding rates.
Yeah.
So this is called delta neutral. Not going to go super deep into it, but typically with delta neutral, you hold exposure by buying a token spot, and then you short it at the same time, and then the shorts pay the longs pay the shorts. That is how you can earn money on perps without really gambling on whether or not a token will go up and down. But all this jargon, right? What am I trying to tell you? What I'm trying to tell you is that if you're looking for like non-degen yield and you're more betting on the on the funding rate, like how much people want to borrow a certain token, then usually you have to manage all this in a spreadsheet, right?
Yeah.
Like so it's like
messy.
Yeah, it's very because the denominations are not clean like
Tedious.
fiat. It's like token over token, especially with some of the highest yields come from like really obscure pairs, right? And the denominations are nuts. So the point that I'm trying to make is that Nuke allows you to harvest that yield very simply. You just deposit your USDC into a vault, and then they take care of all the delta neutral strategy for you. Transparent. They have all that information available on the platform. Market neutral yield without needing to be a market professional. Simon,
cool.
Who's next?
Next up, we got something for our most loyal users. We're talking about Loyal. Yeah, it's a very bad pun. It is Solana. It is a Solana agent app that manages your USDC for you. So again, the story, the theme here is yield, squeezing out the yield from our stables mainly. You deposit USDC into Loyal, and then Loyal just finds the best path. The agent finds the best path, the best yield pools, and routes the funds accordingly. The smart part, it is obviously self-custodial with an on-chain policy. That means Loyal enforces limits on which programs and instructions the agent is even allowed to touch. So it is not, just putting a Claude agent up there and telling him, make money and make no mistakes. Like he might do some things you don't.
$1 million, please. Make no mistakes.
That would be amazing. With Loyal, you have some guardrails, right?
Yeah.
So automation, yes, but with safeguards and without handing over your funds as well, because it's non-custodial. Traction, since they opened in June, is looking actually pretty good. They started with 4K in deposits, and now they're already crossed 500K in assets under management. So that's pretty good. They have 8,000 users as well.
Really?
Yep. And they are also part of the Seeker summer season. Loyal was shipped to the D App Store beginning of the month, and they have roughly 9,000 installs on the Seeker. There's so many people using apps on Seeker. I'm always blown away. And then the last feature that's also very exciting is the Watchdog, which is basically watching your positions, and it pulls out funds from a DeFi protocol if it sees a pool being bad or getting bad, going bad. So it's an agent bodyguard, if you want to say so. So automation with handcuffs on an agent, not on you. What is your last pick?
Well, of course, I got another project from the second cohort of Monkey Foundry. Clearly that accelerator is has some obvious. They're doing the hard work of finding really good teams on Solana. I've been keeping tabs on tabs. Tabs.market turns information into trades. Essentially, think of it this way, right? Like you kind of know that macro market events are going to affect some assets, right?
Yeah.
So like
All the
if
time.
there's a certain canal that is responsible for a lot of the oil trade in the world, if something were to happen to said canal, that's going to do something to oil prices, obviously, right? Now, there are more non-obvious examples of this, like, I don't know, someone farts in Denmark and now the price of cheese goes down. Or
That is a thing?
Well, I don't know. But my point is that there are market signals like this everywhere.
Yeah.
And so there are things that can happen that affect the price of assets. And so what tabs.market does is keep track of the entire internet. whatever is happening with the macro, and then kind of cross-references it to how it might affect different tokens. It then gives you the signal, and then you, as the user, can decide whether or not you agree with the thesis. And obviously, with when you have macro market events affect the prices of tokens, it happens very fast, right? And so that's why the signals feature for tabs.market is so cool, because it gives you that information in a very timely manner. And so now you can act on world news as quick as you get it. So see the news, tap the news, trade the news. Simon, bring it home.
Yeah, I got one more for you guys. I got FBYT, which you already mentioned in the intro today because they helped us to get into this studio, if you want to say so. FBYT is a platform for active on-chain asset management. We've talked about this before on the show. It is a big theme on Solana, baskets and themes to trade instead of just plain tokens. And FBYT is in the same sector, but they have some unique features, and the whole story is all about building your own on-chain investing track record, really, because you can obviously pick someone else's strategy and then enter their vault because you think this is a great portfolio, it has great returns, I just want to make money with this person. Or you can become your own investment manager, really, your own fund manager.
Your own fund manager.
Yeah, I am actually already, because I opened a vault on FBYT a few days ago. So I haven't done anything yet in terms of trading, but I got the idea, which is you can open your own strategy, and then you can invite your friends, family. You can, make some announcements on your socials if you have some following, and you can get people to invest in your strategy in your vault. And then obviously, it's like every fund, you have a management fee and also a success fee for profits that you can take, and that's how you make money on assets under management in your specific vault.
It's a fund that's not a fund, and it's very important that it's not a fund.
Exactly, because first of all, it is fully on chain, right? 100% non-custodial, so that's different. Managers and investors they always retain full control of their funds, so that's different from TradFi, obviously. And your track record becomes the product. TradFi needs a license for this, right? Here, you just need a green portfolio. And click a few buttons and have a Solflare Wallet, right, to log in. So truly a crypto product that is really embracing crypto and wouldn't be able without it. I love that about it. And I think FBYT was the last one for the segment. Show us what you got. So you can check out fbyt.io if you want to see the product as well. But yeah, that's the round for today, ladies and gents.
6 teams, all shipping on Solana, again, painting an obvious story. Products here are competing to be the best place to park your money and earn. And that healthy competition creates outstanding experiences. If you're building something new and exciting, this is the show that wants to see it. We really do. Tag us on X, reach out to us on Telegram, and we could be covering your project here next month. To kick things off, big news, Network School is officially moving to Kazakhstan. Now, for anyone unaware, Network School officially got its start in Forest City, an abandoned development project in Johor Bahru, Malaysia. Balaji and his buddies poured money and time to grow the first node of their network state. But authorities stormed through their front doors and performed body cavity searches in every nook and cranny on all 266 residents to investigate their visas. Balaji responded to the incident by writing a lengthy letter ending with a request for an audience with the Prime Minister's office to discuss the terms between Network School and the Malaysian government. Woo! Man, Balaji's really swinging his big old pecker around. Put that thing away, sir. You're going to hurt somebody. You know what they're saying? You don't know what it's got until it's gone. Well, Kazakhstan slid into Balaji's DMs and offered a shoulder to cry on. They met up for coffee, and after a good old-fashioned wine and dine, ended the night by booking a private suite and signed a memorandum of understanding. Network School and the Republic of Kazakhstan have agreed to expedited visas, streamlined re-domiciliation, whatever the hell that means, and active recruitment of global talent. Or, in other words, take our money and shut up. Kazakhstan's official response was, very nice.
Awesome. Well, it's been a horrendous year for North Korean hacks, honestly. No protocol, no chain, no ecosystem call is safe anymore. We even had to fire Benny, our head of marketing. Turns out his real name is Benny Kim. Well, anyways. And they they keep innovating as well. In this month's edition of I Need to Hack a Protocol or Kim Jong-un Will Murder My Family, a North Korean hacker was found inside MetaMask. Look, I feel bad for MetaMask, but I feel worse for the hacker. When the order came in, he just went, I have to go to MetaMask. Well, I'm surprised MetaMask didn't catch this guy sooner. They broke the #1 rule of crypto hiring. North Koreans aren't allowed to slander the great leader. So you have to ask, what do you think of Kim Jong-un? That'll help. The hacker went by Tyler Knapp and committed to the source code for almost a month. Now, if that's not crazy enough and not scary enough, his contributions focused on on-ramps and off-ramps, the bridges between crypto and fiat. Yikes. Luckily, it's not 2021, and nobody has used MetaMask to off-ramp in years, so no user funds were lost.
You want to redo that joke? Airbnb CEO Brian Chesky claimed his X account got hacked earlier this year. The hacker posted an AI slop thread about real-world assets and how something real is happening. No contract address, no CA, no pump fund link, just a thought piece on RWAs. Honestly, I don't think that he got hacked. I just think that he didn't get the engagement that he was looking for, and he blamed it on the hack. The next time that my wife asks me why I sent her a drunk text late night, you up, I'm telling her it was the North Koreans. A day later, Brian got the account back and thanked the hacker for all the new crypto followers, warning them that he would be a disappointing follow. Sorry to break it to you, Brian, but the bar for disappointing crypto follows is much, much lower. For example, DGods just announced an NFT marketplace in 2026. Sorry.
So this month, the timeline has been celebrating the return of mutuals. Twitter shipped a massive algorithm upgrade. For the first time ever, you can read tweets from the people you follow. Incredible tech. On a personal level, it's been great to see all of my friends back in the timeline. A lot of people I forgot about. Shilin Villain, Jesse Pollack, Kai Tsimani. Honestly, I just assumed they were dead. Anyway, most of us have been celebrating the boost in engagement, but our favorite hot dog vendor, Vibu, had harsh words for the new algo, saying your content did not get seen before because your tweets were bad, not for any other reason. Tough, but fair. If you think that tweet was not about you, it was definitely about you.
Do you guys remember meme coin season? $1 billion runners every week. The right tweet from the right person could take a token from 0 to 100 million overnight. Meme coins died, but in the darkness, a hero emerged. Ansem has been bull posting Solana, bringing back the bull and building an ecosystem around his token. I guess it's true what they say. You either die a founder or live long enough to show meme coins. He's aiming for 1 million holders. He's at 130,000, and he's airdropped more money to Pump Fund users than Pump Fund has. Pump sent 0. He's basically become the Mr. Beast of crypto, giving away millions earned from fees to strangers. All that's missing is the thumbnail of him pointing at a chart with his mouth open. And he says that the bull market is 6 months out, not financial advice. I'm not saying it's delusional, but at this point, it's the only thing holding this market up.
So Jesse Pollack, the base builder #0, posted a 2,000-word reflection this week on everything he got wrong. He described the first quarter of 2026 as a punch in the face and the rest of the year as an exercise in eating shit, to be plainly, which is, in fairness, the most honest roadmap update anyone in crypto has ever published. His mistake, he says, was betting that the next wave of adoption would come from social. Farcaster and Zora, mini apps, creator coins. Well, instead, it came from prediction markets, perps, and stablecoins. So it turns out people don't want to post on chain, they want to gamble on chain, which, well, anyone could have told him for free at any point, really. Nah, to be clear, I'm not punching down. I think it's admirable to try new things. I also think it's funny. Both of those can be true. He had a thesis, he committed years and an enormous amount of other people's time and money into it, and it detonated in public. That's not failure, that's science. Admirable, humiliating science.
after work, I was lurking, you was swerving, then we went up. It's a new day, getting drunk on a Tuesday. Love how you think and I love how you know me. Feeling my mind and my heart getting cozy. Came from the cold, now it's bright, feeling sunny. Like me in pink, but she looking good in money. Baby, you're my ocean, my divine. All of me, you got all of mine. Got me floating all the time. Solana is my world. Solana is my world. Solana is my world. Solana is my world. Solana is my world.
This is Klaus. Klaus is an intermediary. A document arrives. Klaus reviews it. Klaus forwards it. This takes 3 weeks.
I need to pass this to Jürgen. It will take a few more weeks.
Every August, Klaus takes 2 weeks of holiday.
Stuck in between.
September is busy.
We use BitBond now. No more waiting.
Who will wait for Klaus?
Institutional grade tokenization. Nothing in between.
Stuck in between.
Klaus is doing fine.
Today, I'm sitting down with a man who worked in a call center booking taxis. But now he's organizing global events for ministers and bankers. He has built the very first Solana community in the Balkans. We did our research and we didn't find a single person who dislikes him. No one. In fact, I'm going to accept the challenge and change that today. Welcome to the show, Solana Marko. Marko Đurđević. Welcome to Below the Belt, my friend. It's good to have you here, live from Serbia, Europe's capital of crime. But I'm sitting here with one of the nicest people in the country, probably. So how are you so nice in this wasteland?
Well, I think that's just who I am. I really enjoy spreading positive energy, spreading love, sharing good feelings and moments with people. I don't know, it just comes naturally to me, I feel.
Your company is registered at 22...
Yeah.
So that's where people find you.
Don't find me there.
You were definitely more of an underdog person in the Superteam network. Now you're the establishment. Do you miss being poor?
No, but I feel more rich with the impact that I can do now. It's much bigger, definitely, and more people trust me, and it's easier to connect with other people, and it's easier to get my message across, I would say.
What would you tell the call center Marko if you could talk to him right now?
Don't let anybody or anyone change your positive perspective in the world. Everything will be good in the end, and that universe is working towards our best life.
What does being Balkan mean to you?
Bro, it means...
Actually, let me show you guys what being Balkan means, because I prepared something. So, do you guys have running water?
Yes, we do.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not true then. Okay. Do you have a tracksuit?
Yes.
Do your friends have tracksuits?
Yes.
So everyone wears tracksuits. That's a Balkan thing. That is being Balkan. Do you have an uncle?
Yes.
Does your uncle fix shit?
Yes. Also my dad. He can fix everything.
Everyone's uncle can fix everything.
True.
True. Verified as well. You're smoking?
Sometimes.
Bro, you're smoking.
Okay.
Do you smoke in a restaurant?
Yes.
So smoking indoors is a human right in Serbia. That is, the world is still okay here, ladies and gentlemen. What else do we got? So Nikola Tesla, right? He was Croatian.
No.
What do you mean no?
He was Serbian.
Do you know who's the biggest crypto scammer from the Balkan?
The Bulgarian girl. One coin. World coin. Something like that.
I don't know, but her name is Ruja Ignatova. At least
Yes,
that's the,
I know about her.
The crypto queen.
Yes.
What do you know about her?
I know that she stole $4 billion and that she is nowhere to be found.
She's still missing today.
Yeah.
So how does it feel that the most profitable crypto venture from the Balkans is actually a crime legend? What does that tell us? What do you think about that?
It tells us that we need more time. we will overturn that story.
$4 billion? You need to build a venture with $4 billion.
That will happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I give you two names.
Okay.
Both are hanging off a cliff.
Okay.
You have to lift one and you have to drop one.
Okay.
Clear?
Yes.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Serbia and Croatia.
Honestly, Serbia. Dropping Croatia.
You're dropping Croatia?
Yeah.
The next one is going to be Josip or your girlfriend.
Josip. I drop him.
You drop Josip. Okay, you
Yeah.
dropped Croatia and you dropped Josip. Are you going to lift Toli or are you going to lift your mom?
Oh my God. I'm lifting my mom.
Okay, he dropped Toli.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. We have Meow or Vidor. Who are you going to lift?
Vidor, obviously.
Okay, obviously.
Because he's lighter.
That makes sense. That checks out, actually. Superteam Germany or Superteam USA?
Superteam USA.
What do you do with them?
I drop them.
You drop Superteam, yeah. Dua Lipa
Yeah.
or Novak Djokovic?
Djokovic. Yes. I'm dropping Dua Lipa.
Okay.
Shitty music, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's Novak Djokovic?
Djokovic. Yes, great. Novak Djokovic is he's a legend. He's the biggest legend of tennis ever. Ever.
From Serbia?
Yeah, from Serbia.
That's
same as Nikola Tesla.
Let's talk about your NFT portfolio.
Oh my God.
Where is Chimpanzee Tribe now? Or the Cats on Crack?
Cats on
Crack.
Yeah.
Or the Beat family.
Oh my God, bro.
I thought you rise by lifting others. Can you lift these floor prices?
No, I was before Solana, Superteam and everything, I was Alpha Hunter. Maybe people don't know about that, but I was like one of the biggest Alpha Hunters in Solana.
Alpha Hunter.
Yeah.
Is that what you wrote on your LinkedIn?
No, but I was part of the bid team, like not part of the core team, but I was getting whitelists for hyped memes for the community.
Okay.
And because I was so passionate about that, and I was really trying to help the team. I just fumbled $20 or $40K. Bid is now worth $0, and
you still hold it.
Yeah, I still hold it. And Chimpanzee Tribe as well, Cats on Crack as well. I hold all of those things.
You think they're gonna return?
No.
That's okay. I mean, it's okay. We can keep it there then. So I brought some more things. First of all, maybe just now August 27, 20 or 26, 27,
and 27th.
Sava Center, Belgrade. Regulators, bankers, and community members, Solana OGs like Mert and Vidor, up to 10 people from Foundation, potentially. 15 people from Foundation by now. They're all going to come to Solana Summit, Belgrade, Serbia. Solana Summit,
Serbia, yeah, but Belgrade.
In Belgrade. So this is it, ladies and gents, the biggest Solana event in Europe this summer. Are you excited, Marko? Come on, you're excited.
Just kidding. I'm really super excited.
Nice.
I feel that this is like a huge milestone for the region, for the country, for crypto, for me as well, for Superteam Balkan. I'm really, really, really excited about this.
5 years from now,
okay,
what needs to happen for you to say that Superteam Balkan was worth all the blood and sweat that you put in?
I can say it today, definitely.
Okay,
yeah,
that's good.
But what I want to see in 3 years is that every single person that have ambition and that have goals and that have curiosity and that have the balls to try, they can come, they can go through our program and they can build something and they can do something.
Checks out. One last curveball question. It's a bit out of topic really, but in December 2023, I found a tweet, it's like ages ago. You just tweeted and a dolphin emoji. No context. So walk me through your thought process on that tweet, please.
There was like this huge mint. It was something dolphins, I forgot. It was like really hyped NFT mint back in the day, and like people were just tweeting that. And that was the entire slogan. Their announcement.
Slogan.
Yeah, their announcement on Twitter, on Discord, everywhere was just That's it.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the story. Welcome to crypto. I guess that's what we do here. Marko, thank you so much for coming on today and talking about Superteam Balkan, talking about the Solana Summit. Yeah. Awesome. Thanks so much, brother.
Thank you, brother. Bratko.
Welcome to Mix Solana. What can I get for you today?
Donne-moi du Solflare, le portefeuille Solana. Mes clés, mes coins, tout reste entre mes doigts. Je prends le trade, le swap, le stake, un petit NFT avec ça. L'extension puis le mobile pour emporter, s'il te plaît. Un shield, hardware, wallet, PPC, c'est malin. Le support 24 heures, mais en un peu plus. La forteresse de mes cryptos, c'est tout. Merci, j'ai la carte pour payer en USDC au magasin. Ma commande est simple, Solflare.
So a baguette?
Et pourquoi pas?
I'm a firm believer in that it's very easy to get defined by the things that you do wrong. And that's a harsh reality. So just try to do as little things wrong as possible is my best advice, but also don't be afraid of failing. I have made more mistakes and more failures in my time here than I would even argue successes. The wins outweighed big time. I tell everyone this. I have lost many battles. I'll take punches on the chin every time, but one thing I will never do is give up. And maybe that looks differently. When you have something that you know is working well and you have something that you know matters a lot to you, you don't want to slow down on it. You don't want to stop. If there's anything that's said that's resonated with you this entire show and you're interested in content, you're interested in making something in the Solana space, you're building something, you want to be a part of Web3, just be prepared to take a lot of L's, but do not be prepared to stop trying. That will be the thing that is the biggest L you can take, just stop trying.
No losses, only lessons, and you never lose if you don't quit. So bullish, man, Frisk.
Welcome back to Solana Around the World, a segment where we go coast to coast, continent to continent, and prove that this ecosystem never sleeps. We are in the second half of this year, and we have events in just about every continent that you must attend. The lifeblood of Solana is in its community. And as much as I love talking to my internet friends, I was talking to a little few of you over in the chat just now, it's truly beautiful when you forge relationships face-to-face. Let's friggin' go! First up, we have Mountain DAO on its 10th iteration. It's the OG co-working event that started it all. They're calling this one Mountain DAO X. 31 days, the entire month of August, open around the clock, and 14,000 square feet in Salt Lake City. More hackathon winners have come out of Mountain DAO than any other co-working event in Solana, and some teams have even made it into Y Combinator. Now that is impressive. I even remember that MetaDAO got its start over at Mountain DAO. So really, really great place to go build, folks. August 1st through 31st by invitation. Don't forget to apply. Next up, we have Solana Summer House, which is returning to Los Angeles on August 29th. 25,000 square feet inside Shoe Search and Studios downtown. More than 2,000 collectors, creators, and brands betting on what comes next. Over 15 on-chain assets, auctions settling in real time, world premieres, and another one. Performances, and you can use your crypto cards to participate in the on-chain economy in real life. This is the second edition, presented by our very good friends, Solana Spaces, the Digital Spenders Club, and the Solana Foundation, the cultural epicenter of Web3, August 29th, downtown LA. Our friends over at Superteam Malaysia are organizing Superteam Startup Village Borneo. 5 days in Kuching, Sarawak, September 5th through 9th, co-organized with the Sarawak Digital Economy Corporation. Here's the details that I found fascinating. They actually send you out into the streets so that you can pitch real people in Kuching. Nobody gets a survey response. You just talk to real users and see what they think of your product. I think this is a very creative way to onboard the next billion users. And the calendar is doing you a favor because Borneo goes straight into Coliseum's Fall Hackathon. So, you know, what you make there becomes what you submit to the Coliseum Hackathon. And the promise is that you arrive a builder and you leave a founder. Spots are limited. Get off your ass and go get one.
This September, we are hosting Startup Village Borneo from the 5th to the 9th. 5 days of building, collaboration, and also mentorship. Applications are now open.
Oh.
You don't want to miss this.
I didn't realize that was still on camera.
Well, what's next, you know?
Yeah, just staring at the camera like a psychopath. Slayton Castle sits on the banks of the River Boyne, and it's the same family that's held it since the 1700s. It's a historic location. Rock stars have been playing on its lawn for decades. Superteam Ireland will place 80 founders, engineers, and operators to keep their heads down and build. But it's not just building all the time. The mental game of building the next Solana unicorn is given equal weight. So what does that mean? That means that you get protected mornings, guided breathwork, kayaking, trail walks, and Irish hospitality. And that's the main dish, not just the garnish. How's my accent? Was that accent okay?
Nah.
I'll give it a 2 out of 10. 2 weeks, heads down, isolation in the Irish countryside will supercharge your focus. Entry is by application. Roughly 80 will storm the castle from August 24th to September 6th. Next up, Island DAO V5 sets up in, oh man, this is a doozy. I always get this wrong. Florianopolis. Okay, so this is the islands, you know, in Brazil's southern coast. Weeks ahead of Breakpoint. You live there, you work there, you build alongside founders from Superteam Brazil, Superteam Argentina, and further afield from that, it's not just a conference schedule. It's a family of people who love building in island life. Oh, I love a good island.
Me too.
Don't you want to go?
Yeah,
I kind of want to go. Island DAO gives you depth, Breakpoint gives you scale, build it in Brazil, carry it to London. And last but not least, we have the heavy hitter, Solana Summit. Now, Solana Summit is not one event, it's 6 of them on 4 different continents between August and November. So let's go down the list. Nigeria opens August 8th. The theme is Earn to Internet Capital Markets, government officials, regulators, creators, and influencers all at once. Belgrade takes place August 26th to 27th. Over 1,000 people in attendance across 2 days. Leaders, founders, and institutions from all across Europe on the stage. In fact, our very good friend Simon here is going to be co-hosting it with our other very good friend, Steve from Triton. We love Steve. Toronto stacks 2 conferences on September 23rd and 24th. Love you, Simon. The other Simon, Super Simon. There's too many Simons.
What about me?
We like you too, Simon. Okay. But Toronto, they got a 2-day conference on September 23rd and 24th. Day 1 is a kind of a developer-focused event, and then day 2 is all about adoption, startups, stablecoins, and of course institutional innovation. And next up we have Seoul. Seoul, my soul. 안녕하세요, 여러분. September 30th, where commercial banks, asset managers, and security firms reveal what they've been cooking alongside Superteam Korea. I don't know exactly what they're cooking with Superteam Korea, but I know that Scott and the entire team are doing such a wonderful job there. Korea is home, not only to myself, but also to the most exciting stablecoin activity. I actually mean that objectively. And big announcements are incoming, not only over at the summit, but also in Korea in general. The stablecoin policy is moving quite quickly. Singapore lands October 6th, just ahead of Token 2049. There are 3 pillars. consumer apps scaling to millions of users, on-chain trading and liquidity, and last but not least, capital formation. It is a very special event in the sense that it's actually co-organized by 3 different super teams. You have Superteam Singapore, Superteam Australia, as well as Superteam Black, all coming together, to throw, Solana Summit APAC. So Singapore is definitely not something to miss, especially if you're going to be around for token. And last but certainly not least, Mumbai takes place on November 2nd. Talks from CTOs and founding engineers working the hardest technical problems on Solana and discussions where Indian policy is heading. I know Parug is putting his heart and soul into this event. Naman, a member of our team, is also involved with the planning. So I've heard that there are going to be great things in India. So please do check it out. Across all 6 events, governments have moved from the sidelines into the main stage. Mahatma Gandhi said, be the change that you want to see in the world. And ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing that play out in the big leagues. 6 countries, 4 months. One of them is nearer than you think.
In 2021, that was around the time when the government banned, banks from transacting cryptocurrencies or enabling cryptocurrency transactions. I've been an entrepreneur from a young age, so I was just looking for ways where I could start a business around crypto. So when the ban came in, I saw that, a lot of young Nigerians were still actively trying to buy and sell cryptocurrencies, and that was where the idea of an OTC desk came up. My name is Oluwasomi Oluwatimileyin. I'm the founder and CEO of Evolution, formerly known as Cryptonia. Evolution is your all-in-one global financial app for the everyday global young professional. Either you're a digital entrepreneur, you're a remote worker, you're an internet citizen that earns money via the internet. With Evolution, receiving and making payments, it's as easy as ABC. Receiving globally, you want to spend locally, you want to shop globally. Evolution is the only app you will need for all of your financial needs. The hardest part of building technically has been finding the right partners, infrastructure partners, to provide certain services for you. A lot of infrastructure access is not going to be really possible unless you know someone who knows someone who could put in a word for you. So that was a problem when we started Cryptonia. We got a lot of no's from a lot of banking partners that will have provided us banking services for our off-ramp, on-ramp. But I was fortunate enough to later get one who said yes and took that bet on us. The world in 5 years will be much more better with Evolution. Every African will be able to compete on a global level because they have the financial access, so they have the access to be able to seek for global opportunities and get paid for it. Superteam has been very integral to our growth right from the inception when we started as Cryptonia. The community provided us not just with grants, but with a supportive community. We got our first 1,000 users with Superteam. We are not just dealing with 1 or 2 clients, we're dealing with 1,000 to 10,000 clients from 10,000 customers right now. So the community has been very, very supportive, very integral to our growth so far. So my name is Oluwasomi Oluwatimileyin, the founder of Evolution, and this is my founder story.
Hurry up, bro! Give me all your Solana! Coming to her! Found it! What?
Look at me, say something!
Don't worry, buddy. Anyone can make money on Meteora.
Jack, did you hear about Trump's man making 400K from insider trading?
Yeah, that was that green beret, right? Allegedly from a 33 grand bet on Maduro as well. But then didn't Trump say the world is becoming a casino?
The whole world, unfortunately, has become somewhat of a casino.
Honestly, it's not a great look.
It's not a great look, but look, Jack, there's a reason that everybody's talking about prediction markets right now. The trading flow and valuations are astronomical. Monthly volume went from 1.2 billion to over 40 billion in just a year.
40 billion's crazy. Now, I get that the World Cup and all this sports betting has an impact on it, but 40 billion a month?
Indeed. And the next fintech duopoly is being built right before our eyes. Kalshi and Polymarket alone are worth $37 billion and have been completely unchallenged so far. But Solana finally has a chance to compete for some of that market share. Great news, right?
Is it though? Do we really want a piece of that?
Are you kidding? We definitely do. And I'm not the only person who thinks so. You spoke to Polygon Labs CEO, and he said that even Solana was behind on this.
Solana should be going nuts trying to win on prediction markets.
Also, look at this. Both spot volumes and transactions are up and to the right. So Solana just has to compete in this arena now that we finally have a horse in the race.
Well, we actually have three.
Three?
Yep. Jupiter Predict is already live, as you know, nearly $3 million in its record week. Now, most of that, admittedly, is World Cup related. Then we have Pumpcade, which already has over 100,000 users. And then World.xyz came out as the network's flagship prediction market. And it's fully on-chain and Solana native.
There you go. A whole new vertical. New users, new fees, new transactions, and more real economic value for Solana.
Yeah, but it doesn't answer the question, Finn. Casino or not?
Listen, Jack, I knew you'd be hard to convince, so I came prepared. You think I walked in here without a plan? Please, I don't do winging it. I do preparation. Printouts, sources, documentation, the kind of paperwork that holds up. I don't cut corners, and neither should you. Jack wants proof? I've got proof for days.
And?
This has always existed. The soldier making 400K. Politicians like Nancy Pelosi outperforming Wall Street's best and brightest. And just look at oil futures this year.
That was a mess.
But my favorite one is the airport worker who used a hairdryer to manipulate weather markets. Every single one is insider trading. This is a market integrity problem, and it's as old as the stock exchange itself.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And here's more. Do you know that Kalshi's founder, Tarek Mansour, says that 70 to 80% of all users are just there to check the vibes? They don't place a single trade.
Okay, that is fair. We do like financial literacy, so I think you've got me on that one. Plus, Solana having 3 horses in the race, also pretty huge.
That's what I'm saying. So Jack, listen, follow the money. Where does it go?
Okay, Kalshi at $22 billion now, but they're in talks to raise it 40. Polymarket took $2 billion from Nizy's owner. Also, 40 billion in monthly volumes is pretty insane. So I guess if Solana's competing for a growing piece of a growing pie, then Finn, you might be right here. If a Solana native market captures even 10% of that volume, then that value accrues to Sol, right?
Indeed it does. Let's throw it back to the studio and see what Simon and Eno think.
Ooh.
Well, before we're going to talk about jobs here, real quick, honestly, prediction markets are certainly heating up. I personally would love them to settle natively on Solana. That's why I think, World is one of the important contestants in the race for volume on predictions. So big shout out to our friends from Solana Floor for doing the deep dive for us about that topic.
Woo!
But now let's talk about jobs on Solana. Welcome to the Solana Jobs Board, powered by Superteam Talent. Every month, real open job roles at real Solana teams. We got 5 opportunities this time. So if you've been watching this show wondering how to get into this ecosystem, well, this is your segment. Eno, kick us off.
Yeah, first up, we have a company called Range. Simon, could you remind the people what Range is?
Yeah, I actually know some of the team. So big shout out to Range. They offer really, really good and solid API services and Solana intelligence, basically, across multiple verticals.
And that's precisely why that they're hiring a full stack engineer that covers not only, obviously, design systems in the front end, but, because that's their core competency, you also need to be very, very smooth and slick with the back end, right? Party in the front, business in the back?
Sure. I guess so. I guess that applies here. Yeah.
So, they need you to be AI native, of course. So Cursor, Claude Code, Copilot as daily drivers. You need to be able to ship fast. But, you should be able to, if people look at your front ends and say like, whoa, is that crypto? Range wants to talk to you.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then next up, we got Bullet XYZ. They're looking for a Rust engineer. And this is a heavyweight role, not going to lie. You got to have a little bit of experience under your belt, 7+ years in backend. And then also they want 4+ years in Rust development. Yeah. So you have to, be some sort of veteran here on this
You've
chain.
had to have been coding in Rust before Solana existed.
Almost, I guess. 4 years is like scratching the early days. But they want someone who's touched real exchange architecture as well.
Sure.
Obviously, because it's Bullet. Margin, liquidation, risk, matching engines, low latency execution, DEX, SEX, or market maker experience, everything counts, right? It is a high ownership executor role. That's what they're looking for. Clean and well-tested code. You need to drive complex back-end initiatives end-to-end, and you'd be building exchange tech, well, on Solana. So, if order books are your love language, then Bullet is hiring you, potentially.
I love the quote. Number 3, Axiom again, and jobs board veterans will remember that last month they were searching for a founding engineer, and now they are looking for a BD lead, right? So this one's in person. It's going to be over in Austin, Texas. So it is an in-person role. They're looking for somebody, obviously, with a existing network of traders, because Axiom is obviously a trading platform. So if you already have like group chats with a bunch of degen traders, this is exactly the job for you. You should apply, and I guess be exactly who you are. See you in Austin.
And then next, we got Gacha. So we talked about, we even ripped some packs today from a different provider, from Solflare, but Gacha is also in the TCG business, and they need a QA engineer, quality assurance. Yes, someone whose literal job is to rip open packs, I guess, and break things. Probably not real packs. If real, it would be a dream role, honestly. You need 2+ years in QA, in experience, hands-on with modern web apps and iOS or mobile products. So again, a bit of experience needed here for the QA engineer. And also the pattern of this month, you gotta be AI native, right? Using agentic coding tools to boost coverage and speed. It is what it is. Break things, that is the role really as a QA, but professionally.
And last but not least, our friends FBYT, again, the very generous folks who allowed us to use this VIP box today. The on-chain asset management platform Simon introduced, for Show Us What You Got. They're hiring BD leads, and essentially what I really like about this job is that there's no CV required. You don't need a resume. What they want is proof of work. So they want you to make introductions and show that you actually have the connections that you say you have. And if you do, that might be right for the role. You can even get paid to do so during that trial period. So that's actually really neat. A BD role that's hired the way that traders trade, show results, and get the payoff.
Cool. Perfect. What if none of these options fit?
Oh, right. And if none of these options fit your skill set, the Superteam Talent Portal has you covered. One profile matched continuously to open roles across Solana's top teams. You can browse every job, apply with one click, track every interview in one place. Just set up your profile on talent.superteam.fun.
Talent.superteam.fun, ladies and gents. On the talent portal, you get spotlighted straight to founders, and there's a full playbook to help you actually land the role as well. It costs nothing to set up your profile. You can also scan that QR code that is, not sure if it's on the screen right now, but you could sometimes also scan QR codes right here and get hired. If not, just go to the portal. But enough about working, really. Let's get to the last part of the show.
Okay, let's talk about winning stuff, right? If you stuck all the way to the end of the Solana Ecosystem Call, I love you so much. Thank you for staying. Because this month, we brought the most sought after piece of paper in the entire Solana ecosystem. Not one, not two, but tres breakpoint tickets. That's right.
That is me. That's right. If you've been on Solana Twitter this week, you've seen them everywhere. The Salesman Awards, the billboards, the Bring Back Bull energy that is incorporated in Eno, really. Like, he's the perma-bull, really. And here's the real deal. Every single kit that was generated was automatically a raffle entry, okay? We drew the winners from everyone who submitted their salesman application on bringbackbull.com. And 3 salesmen, or saleswomen, of course, can win 1 ticket each.
time to meet our top performers. Drum roll, please. Our 3 salesmen and women of the month are Crypto Kelly, a certified Hall of Famer. First tweeted about Solana in November 2021. That's
her. That's her.
Yeah, she chose Team Superteam for her salesman of or saleswoman of the month image. And then we also have Lipe Solana, a closer from Team Solflare. And last but not least, we have Axelito, another closer repping Team Ecosystem Call, but we actually know that Axelito is part of Superteam Argentina. Yeah,
I think so.
Sorry about the World Cup, brother. Congratulations, you shilled, you won, you are going to Breakpoint. Check your DMs in the next days, and we'll reach out or reach out to us directly. We'll get you your ticket sorted out. And to anyone else who's generated a kit on bringbackbull.com, thank you so much for shilling your favorite blockchain. I just want to let you know that we do this every month. We have fun little product experiences, and we want you to generate your PFPs. And we also have little prizes that are tied to generating those PFPs. So next month is also going to be a banger. You deserved your award.
And now we just sent 3 of you to Breakpoint in London this year, which raises a bigger question. Where should Breakpoint go next? And because we are live, why not do a live poll right now, powered by our friends over at Chomp. So we do have a little poll prepared here, you know, and it's going to show on the screen.
Yeah.
The question is very straightforward, you know.
Yeah.
It is, where do you want the next Breakpoint to be?
Yeah. Right? So if you're on the stream, all you got to do is scan that QR code. It's going to take you to the Chomp website. Chomp, for people who don't know, is actually an OG Solana project.
OG.
Kiko has been in the space forever. She also used to work over at Orca, and then she now is building Chomp. Yeah, she's also branching out beyond Solana to attract people, from the normal world into our space. And now, we have 4 different countries, right, that we're kind of debating here. There's Tokyo.
Yep.
There's Berlin. Los Angeles, and Buenos Aires. Yes.
And we're going to see the live results trickling in. We can already see them on screen coming in here.
Yeah.
But what is your take? Where do you want?
Well, I'm selfish. I'm an American and I live in Asia, so I suppose that I have a soft spot for Los Angeles. Beautiful tacos. If you ever get tacos in Los Angeles, you must go to the parking lot taco places. It's like these storage facility parking lots, and you go there, and it's like some abuelita, and she's got like a whole table full of like 14 sauces, like salsas.
It's a good argument.
Yeah. And then you have to get chicharrones. You will never, ever regret a chicharrones tacos. They're very, very good. So LA is obviously a great spot.
Because of the tacos.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you also might meet Brad Pitt,
Sure, yeah.
maybe, or Timothy Chalamet. But aside from Los Angeles, I mean, obviously Tokyo is a bunch of fun. You and I have spent a lot of time together actually over in Tokyo.
Tokyo's amazing. Yeah. I think it would. Did we ever have a Breakpoint there? No, it was always
no.
Mert wanted it to happen. we had that on the timeline before. I think Tokyo would be sick. Honestly.
Yes. Yeah. Berlin too. Berlin would be amazing.
But Tokyo would probably be more amazing. I'm German,
okay. Okay, so
or am I?
I think my favorite. I mean, I'm not playing favorites, but I am saying that my 2 favorite events that I went to last year and this year were both in Berlin. It was Berlin Blockchain Week and obviously Solana Summit. Berlin or Germany, organized obviously by Superteam Germany, Patty, ZK, Sam, Ted, the entire crew. Obviously, they did a bang up job. So Berlin is in the summer is beautiful.
Yeah.
In the winter not so much, but in the summer I think would be a lot of fun.
Sure. Yeah. I mean the people are speaking and they have spoken.
What about Buenos Aires? What do you think?
Buenos Aires would be personally also very interesting to me because it has been a long time that I've been to Latin America.
You've been there before, right?
I've been there,
yeah,
briefly, and it is a nice place. And we got a lot of friends there as well, right, from the Solana ecosystem.
Superteam Argentina.
But you're looking at the results, the 69 that we're looking at here right now, whatever, is Tokyo. So I think we got a winner.
Okay.
I think the poll closed, and it looks like Tokyo is the chosen favorite. It's just like it's one of these cities where everyone wants to go.
Yeah, of course.
Los Angeles is great. Berlin is cool. Tokyo is just like it feels it feels exotic.
I want to rip Gotcha's packs in Japan. It's just fun.
Sure.
It'd be fun.
Yeah. I mean, that would be cool.
Solana Foundation, if you're watching, and we know you're watching, we've done your venue research for you, free of charge. You are welcome. Actually, the results of our poll are not any different from, I think Mert did a poll or something like that during that time, where he was asking whether or not people wanted to go to Tokyo, and everyone was like, yes.
Yeah.
So it's very clear that Tokyo is a fan favorite. But we'll see, obviously, wherever the next location is. I think that there are plenty of beautiful locations around the world that definitely deserve a visit.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That was today's show. Another month, another wave of Solana wins. We're very blessed to be able to run the ecosystem call, and we hope you have at least a portion of the fun that we're and our team is having creating this show and putting everything together. You are the lifeblood of Solana, the builders, the traders, the stakers, the LPs, the flippers, the lenders, the borrowers, and everyone else who is making or trying to make a living on chain.
If you are building something exciting, you got to tell us. There's plenty of ways to collaborate with us on the show. It's truly a community, or even better, it's an ecosystem effort. And if you missed anything tonight or want some of your friends and colleagues to experience what Solana Ecosystem feels like, follow the Ecosystem Call account or check ecosystemcall.com. The full show, is available there. And see you on the next month. But before we go, I just want to give a very, very special shout out to our entire team, starting with, of course, Caveman, who is ahead. Actually, can we switch to wide real quick? We'll switch to wide. Yeah, thank you. I mean, hey, Caveman, Josh, great job as always. AI Gen team is cracked.
Killing it.
Yeah.
Squig, Hoon, Kiwi.
Yeah.
Killing it. I mean, I hope everyone out there who watches the stream right now has seen at least one of our freaking videos.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, it's a big team that works on these, but
team of 11. Yeah. Obviously, like Benny and Namin, comedic geniuses. We also have the pleasure of collaborating with Dr. Pepe on occasion. Pudu, who does all the wonderful website design. And we're collaborating quite a bit with Pierre as well over at Solana Identity.
Yeah.
I didn't miss anybody now, did I?
I hope not.
I did.
Big shout out to Bella as well.
Who's Bella, right.
Latest addition to our team.
Yeah, new video editor, and of course Nick, who is operating the stream. I mean, thank you so much, brother. I mean, it's always done so professionally. And of course, we have hey crew, you want to come in here?
A banger crew team. No? I think they're locked in right now.
Come.
Alex is coming.
Yeah.
Alex is coming.
You guys don't know this, but we actually got a bunch of people in the background over here. These people actually. They do all the work. We got a bunch of people over here. Woo! The Solana Ecosystem Call, baby.
Production. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to SEC número 6.
Yeah, cinco.
Número 5. If you wanna go to the next one, it's gonna be end of August, the last Thursday of the month. We'll see you guys there. Thank you so much.
See ya. Bye.